What if you could rewrite football history? If you could, for example, bring back every single legend who ever played for Manchester United, would you do it or not? Well, I did it, and I unleashed them on the modern world of football. Now you have the players like Ronaldo, Van Persie, Roberto Carlos, Ronaldo Nazario, and Ronaldinho, and many more, going head-to-head against players like Mbappe, Haaland, Lamine Yamal, and the greatest players of our generation today. Two generations, one clash. But today we're seeing it from the perspective of Manchester United. But the question is, all these legends, who will manage them? Enter Sir Alex Ferguson, the one and only. He managed this team from 86 all the way to 2013. That's 26 years. He won 49 trophies and gave the world arguably the greatest football player to ever live. So you might be telling yourself, this will be too easy. We will win everything, right? Well, no, not right. Because I did not bring back only the Manchester United legends. As I said earlier, every big club has his own legends. For example, like Ronaldinho, like Ronaldo Nazario, like Cafu. Every single available player in FC25 I have brought back and put them in their own teams. Even Barcelona, they are top tier. Now that they have Cruyff and they have Messi, and the list go on. Even Napoli has Maradona. So this will not be easy. It will be hard. And of course, you know me, I want to do it even harder. So I have a couple of challenges. Here they are. First one, I need to accept all offers, even if it is for Ronaldo. This rule is to make it easy to change up the players. We will have many players because we have the new players of the club and the old players. So this rules applies always. Every offer I get, I will accept, except the ones where I get exchange players. Then I have the right to delegate and only take money. Second point, I can only make 2 transfers per season, but they have to be linked with Manchester United. For example, Arsenal many years ago were linked with Ronaldo. Before he came to Manchester United, Arsene Wenger went and wanted to buy him. But that didn't happen. In this case, because he was linked with Arsenal, we would be able to buy him for Arsenal. But today we are playing as Manchester United. And that was only an example. The third point is I can only play 2 seasons. And the reason I have 2 seasons at the max is because we have to have at least 2 seasons. First season, Manchester United will be playing Europa League. And the second one, we have to qualify to be able to play Champions League. Point number 4, I have to win the League and the Europa League in the first season, or else I lose 2 random players. So, in the first season, if I don't win the Europa and the League title, then 2 random players by the wheel will choose and I will lose them. I will terminate their contracts. Last point is, we need to, in 2 seasons, achieve 3 trophies. The League, Champions League and the FA Cups. They are the most important trophies for us, the treble. First things first, I have changed up the formation and this is how the team will look. This is so crazy because I have to bench Cantona, Van der Sar, Vidic and many more great players. But as you can see, you have 2 clear weaknesses that we need to fix ASAP, and we have 2 transfers this season. So it's perfect. Actually, Roberto Carlos and Cafu both were linked at one point to be transferred to Manchester United. So I scouted them. Then the next step was hiring coaches so that my team keeps developing. I have a great team, but they need to develop. And then after that, I started getting bombarded by other clubs. And already after days, we sold our first player for $88 million. Goodbye to Bruno Fernandes. The ball kept rolling, and after him we sold Luke Shaw for $24 million. The increase in budget will help us sign the world-class fullbacks. I approached Inter to sign the great Roberto Carlos. I was afraid of having to pay too much. His market value is 140 million and could go up, of course. I offered 174 and they accepted. So I knew what they wanted, so I chose to trade De Ligt plus 130 million. And it went great. Perfect negotiations. Now it was time to discuss the contracts with the legend himself. And there we had no problem. He seemed eager to join us on our journey to dominate the world of football. And now, officially, we have signed the legend. The best left foot this world has seen. The Brazilian left back. The GOAT. Roberto Carlos. And in the same manner, we were able to sign Cafu by giving Milan $120 million plus Diego Dalot. Now our team is ready, perfect squad, and we need to dominate. But first things first, we need to put our players on development plans. And of course, the most important part of this series, change our kit numbers. Lisandro Martinez was next to leave the club for $51 million, followed by Casemiro for 57. After that, Mount left us for 23, and also Eriksen and Yoro. And after that, we sent Altay on loan. And the last offer we got was for Ahmad. We have a lot of money now, but sadly we cannot use it because we only can sign 2 players per season, and we have already done that. Now it is time for the first match of the season, and of course it is against our rivals, Man City, and we are playing at Wembley in the FA Cup final. Will we be in form to win a trophy now, or is it too early to ask that much from our team in the first official match? Well, let's see about that. Our team looks great, but City also has a great team. They have Ederson in goal, Luis on the right, Diaz, Company in the center backs, and Di Marco in the left back. That's a weird transfer, honestly. We get our first chance in the 8th minute, and a great pass from Ronaldo to Roberto Carlos, but sadly he misses. In the 24th minute, City gets a chance, and Foden makes a great pass to De Bruyne. And it's finally goal! But no, it's offside. And that was the first half. Next half, I changed the tactics and gave instructions. Now it's our time to shine. We start off and De Bruyne gets a chance. He shoots and he misses. Then soon after, Roberto Carlos gives Ronaldo the first real chance of the match. Ronaldo shoots, but it is sadly saved by Ederson. Man City gets a corner and Haaland gets a chance on a 1v1 against Michael, but the legend saved it. And instantly, just like we practiced, we do our counter-attack. Cafu gets a great ball and makes a great pass to Wayne Rooney. And Rooney, of course, the legend himself, scores the goal. He never misses those. He's the legend. And this is officially the first goal of the season against City in a cup final, and Rooney delivers. What a great number 10. In the 92 minutes, just before the whistle, we managed to score and take the win. The first cup of the season, and London is now officially turning red. And we are here to stay. Sir Alex Ferguson is happy and goes on a press conference. The reporter asks, "Did you expect this kind of performance from Scholes?" "Well, we did not see a lot from him today." Sir Alex Ferguson replies, "Scholes is a great player. He is the backbone of this team. Today was not his day, but we still managed to win. But until next game, he will be better than ever. I can promise you that." The reporter asks, "Rio is another player who disappointed. He did not do too many disruptions to Haaland. Any thoughts on that?" Sir Alex Ferguson replied, "City has a great attack, yet in our first game we kept a clean sheet. Was it because of Rio? Was it because of Schmeichel? Was it because Cafu? It don't matter. We are a team and we won as a team and we kept the clean sheet as a team." The reporter replies, "Thanks for your answer. This was everything for today." This is the last day of the transfer window. The media is going crazy, talking about Rooney's goal. The world knows that Man United is not here to take part, but we are here to take over. Another bunch of offers came in and we sold the following players: Lindelöf, Onana, Evans, Mainu, Højlund, and we finally got rid of Maguire. But sadly, we also lost Garnacho. And with that, the transfer window was done. And now, we can't lose any more players. As you can see, after 12 games, we have 7 wins and 4 draws and 1 loss. We are 3rd in the league, and honestly, that looks great for us. City is leading, but I think we can come back, and in Carabao Cup, we are in quarterfinal. And Europa League, we are 2nd, so we will 100% qualify. So the stats in the beginning of the season are really good, and they are in our favor. The next transfer window, we get an offer. A big one. The one I was afraid of all this time. Inter wants Schmeichel. And if you remember, I said that we have no choice but to keep every transfer offer. We have to accept it. So now, sadly, we are forced to part way with the best goalkeeper arguably in history. Bye-bye, Peter Schmeichel. Our second goalkeeper, though, will have to take over. And you know who it is? It's Van der Sar, the great Van der Sar. He is capable, but will he be as good as Schmeichel? Well, we'll have to find out. Right after that, we lose Mazraoui and Xerxes. And now we lose a match in the FA Cup final. But it's okay, because we already won it. Next up against Ajax, round of 16 Europa League. And we won first game 3-1. Will they come back or will we be able to win? And of course, we finish the second leg and we win and continue to the next stage. This is press conference before the match against City. Reporter: Scholes has not been dominating in the midfield, and he did not do against Liverpool. Will that change today? Sir Alex Ferguson replies: yes, we have been training hard, we have been planning it, and we beat City once before this season, and now it's time to do it again. The reporter replied: thank you. Now we go back to the Carabao Cup. It's the finals. We won against Liverpool on penalties in the semi-finals. We need our first Carabao Cup win. And of course, it is against our rivals, City. Now I bench Rooney and I'm playing Van Persie. And honestly, he is playing good. But the question here is, will Van der Sar be able to save the shots from Haaland, or will he be overwhelmed? Let's see. 10 minutes in and we get our first chance. Ronaldo dribbles, Ronaldo shoots, Ronaldo scores! He is back. The legend, the king, is here to stay, and he destroyed City's defense and made it 1-0. Haaland comes through, and he's in a 1v1 against Van der Sar. And Van der Sar with a great save. What a save. I think Van der Sar is making a stand to show us that he is the best goalkeeper this world has seen. A corner kick from us. Roberto Carlos calls out for Ronaldo and pings it. Ronaldo, a header in. This is amazing. Second goal for Ronaldo, and we are not even in the second half. Soon, right after, Garrincha dribbles and gets past our defense, and he shoots. Sadly, it was unsavable. The score is 2-1 now. And just before halftime, Ronaldo makes an amazing first touch. He shoots and barely misses. He's amazing. He's aiming for the hat-trick. That is halftime. It's the second half, and after a 30-minute war, Marmoush gets through our defense and scores to make it 2-2. In the 83rd minute. Is this a comeback? Is this how we go out? We manage to keep defending the last 10 minutes and we take it to overtime. We make a couple of changes and we are back in. But just minutes in, Marmoush again makes it through our defense and scores it and makes it 3-2. Now it's 113th minute and we are losing. But Ronaldo takes the ball. He has been running for almost 2 hours, but he never gets tired. And he dribbles. And with the left foot, an amazing goal to make it a hat-trick, to make it 3-3, to make the comeback, single-handedly get us the Carabao Cup. We only need one more goal. Will we be able to? Sadly, in the last second, Marmoush, again, he gets an amazing pass and shoots and he scores. And that is it. It's over. But it turns out it's offside and it goes to penalties instead. And we keep going at it. No one is making a mistake. Everyone is scoring. No one is missing. The goalkeepers are not able to save them. And after 20 shots, the last penalty taker from our team is Van der Sar and he shoots. But sadly, a horrible shot and it is saved. A horrible way to go out. But we took it to overtime, to penalties, to the absolute last man. But sadly, it was not enough. Ronaldo made a hat-trick, but we still lost. Changes have to be made. But we need to look forward. The end of the season is near, and we are in the 4th place. But between the top 4, there are only 3 points. So the season is not decided. It's a fight between us, Liverpool City, and Arsenal. Last couple of games will be deciding. And the upcoming games are easy enough for us. But we cannot focus on the league because we are in the Europa League final against Spurs, and we need to win this game or else this video will be over. Because if we don't win the Europa League, then we will fail the challenge, and if we don't win this time, the next season will be in Champions League. So we have no chance to win Europa League in the next season. Now it's a press conference before the final of Europa League. Reporter says, Ronaldo is amazing, scored a hat-trick, yet you still lost. What will you do different today? Sir Alex Ferguson replies, against City, they were the better team. But Ronaldo took it to overtime. But now we are the better team, and I promise you that today we will win. The match is tense, the fans are here, our lineup is as usual, and Spurs has a couple of good players, including Bale, Lineker and Heung-min Son. The old teammates Bale and Ronaldo are going up against each other, but who will be victorious? The game starts and Spurs goes on a hard attack. They are pressing hard and they almost get through our defense, but luckily we take the ball and we make a counter-attack of our own. But we lose the ball until Best, the great player, wins it again in their half and gives an amazing pass to Van Persie. But sadly, Van Persie's shot are not on point today and he misses. Maybe we should have started with Rooney instead. Maybe that was a mistake. 24th minute, Spurs are pressing and they get a big chance. He shoots, but it is blocked. Lineker shoots and it is saved. In the 33rd minute, Bale is still destroying us and we cannot do anything about it. George Best is through and he ships it, but it is sadly not enough. But we need the goal. So Ronaldo shoots, miss. Roberto Carlos shoots and it is a corner, and that is halftime. Second half starts and nothing happens until the 84th minute. The Clutchmeister, the GOAT, the best player in the world, he dribbles and he makes an amazing shots to make it 1-0. 1-0 to Manchester United to win the Europa League final. This is the message for the world, and he poses just like he did from Madrid after winning the Champions League. The cherry on top is that in the 90th minute, Scholes, the CM, gets through and shoots and makes it 2-0. The match is over. We are the Europa League champions. They have no time to come back. We have destroyed Spurs. The glory is ours, and Ronaldo again proved the haters wrong. After that amazing win, we also see that we are the first in the league with only one match to go. But here is the twist. We can still lose the league. If we lose our game against Aston Villa and Arsenal wins their game against Southampton, then we will tie with the Arsenal, which wins. It will go to the goal difference, so anything but a loss or a 0-0 tie will ensure us the league title. The stakes are high, but we have won against bigger clubs. We are not here to lose, we are here to dominate. The fans are cheering for Ronaldo, for United, for the Red Devils, for London and England to be painted red. And already in the first seconds, Ronaldo takes an amazing shot, but it is saved. Watkins is true, but Vidic and Rio's defense is unbeatable. Instantly after, we counter and attack, and Van Persie, the legends, make it 1-0 in the 11th minute. Did you expect anything else? Just a couple of minutes later, Best does amazing dribbles and assists Ronaldo an amazing pass, amazing vision, and Ronaldo with an amazing finish. Now it is 2-0 in the first 20 minutes. This shows the levels to this game, and we are at the highest levels. Only 10 minutes later, Roberto Carlos passes Van Persie and it is in the air. First touch, volley, Van Persie scores, and this is a goal worthy of a Puskas award. 3-0 for us, and the win is inevitable. The great Martinez, the World Cup winner, the goalkeeper, is getting destroyed, and in the 90th minute Ronaldo shoots from 20 yards out, and as always, he scores. Final result 4-0. We are the champions. The whole of England is red, not only London. Player of the season is announced, and of course, it's none other than Cristiano Ronaldo, the GOAT, the legend. There is no place for Messi here. There is no place for Neymar. This season belongs to Ronaldo and only Ronaldo. Team of the season is decided, and 4 of our players are in it: Ronaldo, Roberto Carlos, Vidic, and Cafu. And now the fans are cheering. The United fans celebrate in the streets, and they know that we are the best in the world, and next season we will be the Champions League winners. But now let's look at the stats of the players this season. And of course, Ronaldo is 44 goals, 20 assists, the one who carried us, 64 goal contributions in 66 games, well-deserved player of the season. And here is the ghost of the team. Amazing team, everyone is 90 plus, and even our bench, we have a couple of 90 plus rated players. This is world class. Next season will be amazing for us. Season 2 is here, and sadly the transfer window is open, so that means we can only get 2 transfers, but every offer we get we need to accept. So we got an offer for Carlos Tevez and we lost him. We got an offer for Cantona and sadly we lost him too. But the one that hurt me the most is the offer we got for Anthony, the greatest player of our generation. Sadly, he will also be leaving the club. If it were up to me, I would never have let him leave. The FA Community Shield final is upon us, and we are playing against Liverpool. Press before the match. Reporter: what is the plan and the goal for this season? Sir Alex Ferguson: this season is one for the history books. Mark my words. Sir Alex Ferguson refused to say anything more, and then he left. Our team is as usual great. We start the game, and instantly after 10 minutes, Roberto Carlos makes a great outside of the boot shot. And of course, it is the first goal of the season, and it is an amazing one. At minute 33, Beckham goes for goal again, and it's 25 yards out, and he bent it like Beckham. Right after that, Luis Diaz goes for the goal. He hits it, but it's just wide. Second half starts, and we get a free kick. Of course, Ronaldo takes it. He shoots, and Ronaldo hit the post. Ronaldo doesn't seem in form today. Minute 80, Fernando Morientes gets through our defense and scores to make it 2-1. But happily, they don't manage to equalize, so we win 2-1. And we are the champions of the FA Cup. First cup of the season. Now, if you did not know, UEFA Super Cup is the winner between Europa League and Champions League. We are last season's Europa League champions and AC Milan are the last season's Champions League winners. So we are going against each other. And spoiler, next video will be about AC Milan and their amazing legends. United versus Milan, two amazing teams. Our team you know well enough. Milan team though, they have their legends like Maldini, Ronaldinho, Kaká, Baresi, Gattuso and many more. And it seems like they have Pedri and Balde as new signings. But no worries, this win is ours because we have a better team. And 40 minutes in, Van Basten goes for an amazing shot, but Van der Sar for the save. Then right after, Ronaldo goes on an amazing dribble at minute 30 and scores an amazing goal from just inside the box. Ronaldo is in form and he is ready to destroy these people this season. The first half ends 1-0. Minute 78, Ronaldinho makes amazing shot, but again the hero Van der Sar saved it. Minute 90, Kaká goes through the defense and manages to shoot. This time it is too hard for Van der Sar to save. So sadly, he equalizes and it goes to overtime. We make changes. Before extra time, Parky Songs goes in, Stam is in and Rooney gets his chance. Minute 113, Beckham is through but chooses to pass it to Ronaldo. It is saved, but from the corner, Ronaldo finds a way, like always, the one who saved us every time and time again, the GOAT makes it 2-1. That is it. The whistle blows and after a really hard game we lift the Super Cup trophy. We are officially the best team in the world. After that we get more money from the board. I remember that there is a Manchester United legend missing and his name is Roy Keane. So I went and bought him from Napoli for 130 million pounds. Our team is better than ever now. 2 months later, the team was not looking good. Ronaldo is hurt and cannot help us play the Champions League. So Parky Sung takes his place to play against Juventus and happily we manage to win. And I get to the round of 16 and now Ronaldo is fit and ready again and we play the first game against Bayern Munich and the score is 3-2 and the second game we win 2 and finally we are in the quarterfinals. And right after that we have a final against Manchester City again for the Carabao Cup this time though. Can we win it? You do remember what happened last year, right? Overtime, penalties, Van der Sar misses. This season we will win everything, just like Sir Alex promised. And instantly Beckham's goat gets a shot from 25 yards out and of course it bends just like Beckham and Yashin is not able to save it. The score is 1-0. I was so sure of our team that I decided to simulate the game. They don't need my help. They can win for themselves. No problem. We win 4-2 and we are the champions again. In the quarterfinal, we beat PSG in the first game 2-1. And for the second leg, PSG is too good, so I knew the team needed my help. And of course, we did not disappoint. PSG scores, but right after that, George Best scores and we keep the lead. Second later, Beckham scores again and the win is secured. But from out of nowhere, PSG scores 2 goals to make the score 5-5. And in the 80th minute, Ronaldo saves us with an easy and good looking goal as always. Next up we're playing against Inter in the semi-final and the first leg we lose 3-0 which was simulated. Now for the second leg everyone is against us and they think we are done. We are out from the league. But don't forget who we have. We have none other than Ronaldo who always makes a comeback. Now Inter press conference. Reporter, do you think it is possible for you to come back from a 3-0 loss? Sir Alex Ferguson. Of course, the comeback of dreams is for us. It is meant to be. It is scripted in fate. We will not end the story like this, but we will make the greatest comeback of all time. Watch and see. Great words from Sir Alex. Confident words. Inter have an amazing team. They have Eto'o, Tevez, Marquisio, Lucio, Cordoba, and our old goalkeeper Schmeichel. But will that be enough to beat us? I don't believe so. Seconds in, Ronaldo gets a chance, but it's blocked. The corner kick is amazing, but it is again saved. Rooney shoots, but it is saved again. 3 saves from Schmeichel in the first 8 minutes. And they counter-attack and they shoot, but Van der Sar saves. It seems like this will be a game for the goalkeepers. The better man will win. Eto'o goes through and shoots from afar and scores. An amazing shot. And maybe this is the end for us. It is 4-0. Can we really come back from that? All this and it is only 22 minutes. Ronaldo gets a chance and shoots, but it hit the bar. Ronaldo is unlucky today, but we kept playing. trying, and Schmeichel kept saving. Now from a corner, an amazing header from Ronaldo, but another save. We do the same again and it is saved again. Vidic, the captain, saves us. From a rebound he managed to score, and all that, and it was only the first half. And now we're in the second half and we are so close every time, but in minute 72 Beckham finds Rooney and he never misses, so Schmeichel didn't even try to save it. Ronaldo goes for another shot, but it is saved. Now it's minute 82 to make it 4-4, to take us to overtime, a corner with all our hopes. Roberto Carlos shoots and Ronaldo jumps, does a bicicleta and goal! Ronaldo, what an amazing way to equalize. This cannot be real. Now it is 4-4. We go to overtime, we bring in Charlton and get ready. Will he save us or who will it be? And Schmeichel keeps saving amazing shots, but Ronaldo and Roberto Carlos are too good. From a corner again, Ronaldo scores with an amazing header, and for the first time we are leading. And this time we are playing in the finals. How is this only semi-final? What a game, what passion, an amazing game. But the game finishes in our favor. 5-4 to us. Now it's time for the final, and of course we know the script. It is against Manchester City, our rivals. We have played more against them than any other team in the past 2 seasons. Now it is the final of the Champions League. This video fails if we lose. One game and we need to win it. But we know what we need to do. We know their tactics, we know their weaknesses. First chance goes to Garrincha and Van de Sar with a great save. Then Ronaldo goes for a skill and amazing shot and he manages to score in the early minutes to make it 1-0. Ronaldo with an amazing goal again. And in minute 37, George Best goes for an amazing curved shot and scores yet another goal to make it 2-0. Second half was upon us and we get a corner, and again the Carlos Ronaldo duo with another goal and assist. 3-0, we are destroying Manchester City, but a couple of minutes later Haaland brings back one. And now the question is, can they come back? In the 90th minute, Garrincha goes for another shot, but a great tackle from Rio Ferdinand, and this is it. We won the game. The amazing Manchester United team managed to win every trophy available. The greatness of Ronaldo and these amazing players. What a team. Sir Alex does it again and adds a couple of trophies more to his 49 trophy collection. And even though we were not aiming to win the league, we still managed to get second place. And the challenge is officially completed. My first challenge in FC25 and we made it. But don't forget, next week we're doing the same challenge, but instead we are using AC Milan. We're doing it with the greatest team in Italy. So stay tuned and I will see you next week. Bye bye.